Good morning, everyone. Welcome to JUICED TV. We are coming to you live across Facebook and throughout the Queensland Children's Hospital on the bedside patient entertainment systems. My name is Pip. I'm from the JUICED crew, and I'm super excited today about our virtual visitor who is one of our country's best sporting stars. But before we introduce him, we need to introduce our special superstar hosts for today. And today is actually the first time that we're doing a virtual visit across two different hospitals. Good morning, Hayden and Claire. How are you guys? We might just need to bump up your audio a little bit there, but Hayden, buddy, you are coming to us from the Queensland Children's Hospital, and Claire, you are at
the what's this hospital called? Gold Coast University.
You've just been there for a couple of weeks, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Well, Hayden and Claire, we're so excited to have you with us today. This must be a nice little start to the morning because you're actually both at your hospital schools, aren't you?
Yep.
Mhm.
And how are you feeling about this morning, Hayden?
Good. I'm feeling very excited.
Awesome. Us too. What about you, Claire? How are you feeling?
Good.
Yeah? Have you done a bit of a call out to the family and friends, letting them know what you were up to this morning? Beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully they will be joining us live on Facebook. To everyone who will be tuning in this morning, feel free to send in your comments and questions for our special guests, or comments about how Hayden and Claire are going hosting the show, and we'll try and get to them if we can. So guys, you're at the hospital school. What's on the cards for the rest of today, Hayden? Do you know what you're going to be studying or any activities that you've got going on?
Not really, but I think I'll be doing some maths and stuff, yeah.
All right, that sounds pretty standard for a day at school. What about you, Claire?
We're making chocolate cupcakes.
Well, that sounds pretty good. Maybe, Hayden, you'll have to get that on the curriculum.
Yeah,
you can have a
I will.
bake-off. Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Well, let's get you warmed up for whether you're cooking or whether you're doing some maths. What do you reckon? Should we get our special guest on the line?
Yes, let's
All
do
right.
it.
Let's do it.
Today's guest is one of the most exciting prospects in not only men's tennis, but in world sport, Nick Kyrgios. Amongst the best players to ever pick up a tennis racket, Nick is an inspiration both on and off the court. Supporting dreams with the NK Foundation is the fire that fuels his game as he works to create a safe place for underprivileged youth to realise their sporting dreams.
And here he is. Good morning,
Hey guys,
Nick.
how are you? Hey Pip,
Good.
how are you? Hey Hayden, hey Claire, how you going?
Good.
Pretty good.
Good.
Pretty good.
I,
We're just playing at chill,
I got very excited
Nick.
when I heard about you. I got excited when I heard Claire was making some chocolate cupcakes.
Favourite food? Bit of a secret weapon?
Well, I actually don't eat. I'm actually vegan in general. I don't eat meat or dairy, so I'm gonna have to maybe pass on the chocolate cupcakes. But it did make me happy.
Yep. Maybe we
And I
can
also
amend the
love maths
recipe.
as well. So
Oh, really?
perfect.
Good
Sounds
on ya.
Yeah.
Oh, Nick, we're super pumped to have you here today. We really appreciate you taking the time. Really, Hayden and Claire have let me know that they've got a bunch of questions on the cards. We've got a little challenge that's going to come up a bit later on too. That
Perfect.
maybe, who wants to go first, Hayden or Claire?
I'm excited.
I'll go first.
All right.
Beauty.
First, just a bit of a question. This
Yep.
is not one of my actual questions, but just for my
Okay.
friends out there, I would like to ask if you could post this Queensland Children's Hospital 2 autographs for me.
Of
that
course I
okay?
can. I can do. Yeah, of course.
Thanks.
Whatever
It's
you
just my
want.
friends are big tennis stars. My
No worries.
friends are
You're the
tennis
boss.
fans.
Of
Okay.
course. You just let me know when and where you want me to do it, and they're yours.
Okay. Oh, I'm happy to do it at any time. Now to my first question.
Yep.
Who would be your favourite person to verse in a tournament and why?
My favourite person to verse would probably be Roger Federer. I don't know if you've heard of him, but he's the greatest tennis player of all time, and
Yes, I've heard of him, yeah.
Yes, yeah. And yeah, I love versing Roger. He's a great guy, but he's the best tennis player there is. So that's my favorite tennis player.
Okay, that's pretty amazing. So, second question: how many hours do you train a week?
Well, that question is an interesting one, Hayden, because it depends where I am in the world. So tennis, I've travelled all over the world for. So maybe when I'm home, I'm in Canberra at the moment in Australia. So I probably train about 10 to 12 hours a week. But when I'm traveling overseas, that number can get to about 15 to 20 a week. So yeah, it can get pretty tiring at times.
Dang, you must be pretty fit to be able to do that. I sure can't. I can't even run a lap of a soccer field.
Nah, yes you can. You got to be positive.
Okay.
Awesome questions, Hayden.
Claire, over to you for the next two questions.
All right, Claire.
Well, my questions don't really have anything to do with tennis.
That's okay. That's more interesting.
Well, we have some balls, tennis balls.
Yep.
And they correspond with questions. So,
okay, that's a great
idea.
Question 3.
What's your favourite family tradition?
Wow. Well, I'm half Greek and half Malaysian, so the Greek side of things, we have some family traditions. They usually have something to do with food and eating. So I guess having big meals at Greek Easter or Christmas time, we have some, I usually rarely go to bed without a full stomach. So that's probably my favorite thing is eating. That's a family tradition of mine.
Makes sense.
What about you?
I don't really have a tradition.
You just all around have happy times all the time.
Yep, pretty much. Okay.
That's all right.
My next question is, what would your superpower be if you could choose one?
Oh, wow. That's a great question. I think if I had a superpower, well, my favorite superhero is Iron Man. But if I had a superpower, I would probably I think I'd like to be invisible at times. I think I could do a lot of fun things if I was invisible, and I wouldn't get in trouble for half the things I usually get in trouble for. So, visibility is my favorite. Would be my superpower. And you? What would you pick?
I'd probably like to fly.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. You can fly over to Canberra and give my family some of those chocolate chip cupcakes you're gonna make.
Oh yeah.
And you can fly up here to Brisbane and drop some off to us too, Claire. We'd love that. Thanks.
Yeah,
Sure
really
thing.
I would love that.
Well, Hayden, I reckon that kind of ties in nicely to one of the questions that you had as well.
Oh, yeah, it does actually.
Let me have it.
Nick,
Yep.
about that autograph thing, send it whenever you want. And my third question, my next two questions are, how old were you when your passion for tennis started?
Well, I was 7 years old, and I've been living in Canberra my whole life, and my parents, love playing sport, where we come from a very active background. I have two older siblings. I have an older brother and an older sister, and we all played tennis. And I started playing when I was 7 years old. So I've been playing for a very long time, and you guys are making me feel very old with these questions.
Okay. I started about when I was like in 2014, but I haven't played it all my life, so you've obviously done longer than me. And I bet your older siblings aren't as famous as you.
Yeah, maybe. But they're very good at other things. But when I started beating them in tennis when I was about 12, they decided to give it away.
Makes sense. So my last question out of these two would be
Yep.
this shout out to my mum. This is her question that she helped me come up with. So the fourth one is, what is your fastest recorded serve?
I think my fastest recorded serve was actually this year at the Australian Open, but sometimes the speed gun that senses the serve is a bit wrong, but I'll take that.
Yeah.
It's confidence for me. I think the fastest serve I've served is about 249 kilometres an hour.
Wow, my friend in one of my cricket teams, he can only bowl a ball up to like 60-something kilometres an hour. And he's,
but he's only
like
a young kid. You've got to give him some. Yeah. I'm
that
25.
Makes sense,
Still.
yeah.
I
That's
reckon 60,
pretty fast.
60
It is
That's
pretty
nearly
fast.
as fast as a Bugatti Chiron. That is nearly as fast as a Bugatti Chiron. Only 120 kilometres off, or something like that.
Yeah. I don't know if my serve will get any faster anytime soon.
Okay.
Awesome question.
All right,
Claire,
Claire,
over to
you got a
you for
couple
the
more
next one.
questions?
Yep, I got some questions.
How do you reckon
Okay.
Making the
these
tin up
questions
for
are faring interview style, Nick? Like, this has got to be one of the best interviews I reckon you've ever done.
Oh, easily.
What?
I'm having the most fun out of all of them.
What's your favourite
Right,
country
who's
you've been to and why?
That's a good question. Well, tennis has taken me all around the world, but my favourite country is obviously Australia. Australia is the best place in the world for me. But
Makes sense.
the country that I love. Me personally, I love American sports. So the USA has to be one of my favourite places to go. But obviously, I'm half Asian, so going to my home in Asia and Malaysia was probably one of my favourite places as well. I've got a lot of family over there. Yeah. Have you travelled anywhere before?
Yeah, I've been to quite a few places.
Where have you gone?
Yeah.
Where's your favourite place?
Probably like Thailand.
Yeah, I've been to
Yeah.
Thailand too. It's nice, hey?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's cool. I love the food.
yeah. Okay, now next question is,
Okay.
what 3 words would you choose to describe yourself?
3 words I would use to describe myself are genuine. I feel like I'm a very genuine person. I always try and be myself. I would say funny. I think most of the day, 75% of the day, I'm either laughing or making jokes. And the third one I would say is, I would probably use hungry to describe me. I'm always hungry. I'm always eating. Yeah. So those 3 words: genuine, funny, and hungry.
Nice.
What about you? What are 3 words for you guys?
Claire, do you want to go first?
I don't really know.
I mean, I haven't
Probably-
stopped smiling since I got here, so funny for both of you guys, I think.
Yeah, mine would be funny, chatty, and very energetic.
What was the last
Very
one? I didn't
energetic.
hear. You cut out. What was the last one?
My 3 would be funny, talking, and energetic. So my last
Energetic.
one
You're
would be
very energetic. That's awesome.
Claire, did you just get
All
some
right, Claire,
help
I'm waiting.
with some words for you?
Yeah. Probably would try to describe myself as caring, kind, and probably energetic as well.
Nice.
Yeah.
Beautiful words
So you
to
guys aren't
describe.
hungry all the time?
I get hungry,
Oh,
but
probably
not
that too.
every second of the day. Probably not as much as you do.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, awesome. This is so good, guys. Hey, Hayden, I know that you might need to jump off at a certain time for an appointment. So what about you ask maybe 2 more questions to Nick, and then we'll get into our challenge just in case you need to leave. How does that sound?
Oh, yeah, sure. I have only 3 more. I could probably ask them quickly.
Do it.
Let's go.
So, number 5, what do you eat before a tennis match?
I don't really have a routine before I play a tennis match, and actually, funny that I said hungry. I actually don't eat much before I play tennis. I need to feel quite light before I go out there, because I can be out on the court for 4 to 5 hours at a time. So I tend to just have a banana or something before I go out there.
Smart choice.
Does a banana keep you going for the whole game, Nick? Like, that's a really long time to put so much energy into something.
Yeah, I tend to have, well, for instance, at the Australian Open this year, I have about 4 to 5 bananas during my game as well, and I have some electrolytes and some water at the same time. So when I get off the court, I'm pretty hungry. Yeah. Yeah.
And my second last one is, are you a dog person, cat person?
Oh, I'm definitely a dog person. I have 2 dogs,
Me too.
And they're just outside the door. I have a big golden retriever, and I have a little sausage dog. He's probably about the size of your arm, maybe a little bit smaller.
That's long.
Yeah, he's long.
I have a Labradoodle.
You have a Labradoodle?
I have the black lab. Yeah. Yes, I do.
Is it a he or a she?
She.
Ah, what a cutie. What about you, Claire? Do you have any animals? Do you have any pets?
I have a golden lab and a
so cute.
cavalier.
Nice.
Little cavalier,
yeah, dogs are the best. I don't think I could live without them.
I think I agree with that.
Yeah, so
Awesome.
So
Okay, Hayden.
We're all dog people.
Totally.
Yes.
My last one is, do you prefer Marvel or DC?
Oh, I definitely
And why?
prefer Marvel. Oh, I definitely prefer Marvel simply because of Robert Downey Jr. I love Iron Man. Iron Man is my favorite.
You said
favorite
that.
superhero.
You said that, yeah.
Yeah. So Marvel for sure. And you? I'm guessing Marvel as well.
Yep, Marvel. Definitely Marvel. I don't 100% know what my favorite superhero from Marvel would be, but yeah, I definitely love Marvel.
So you and I could be good friends then. We tend to like the same thing.
Yeah.
We could have our own version of the Avengers coming together. Just need to think of a different name.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, well, Claire, we'll try and get to the rest of your questions at the end of the show, but let's get stuck into our challenge now. Nick, we know that you're a very talented guy. Obviously can hit a tennis ball. You're also really into your basketball when you were younger, but now is the time that we are going to give you to become a professional artist. Are you ready for this?
Oh, no. Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'll do my best.
What we're going to do is we're going to play a game of Pictionary. A list of a couple of things that he is going to draw for you. He's got 30 seconds to draw them. We'll try and get you to hold it up into shot, Nick. And we've got 30 seconds for Claire and Hayden to try and guess what it is. Are you ready?
Jeez, it's not going to be good.
Let's go. Let's get our clock up.
So for the first one.
And first one, go.
Okay. Yes, I am ready.
What the hell?
Interesting.
It's not good. I'm sorry, guys. I'm nervous.
Can you give us some hints?
Okay. This spins around at the top here. No. It's like a
windmill.
Yes, you got it. Good
Windmill.
job. Well done.
Good teamwork.
I'm sorry, awesome. My drawing skills are not good. Okay, this is gonna be.
Hey, it's okay.
Ready?
We're not all talented.
All right, you ready? Hold on, I'll try and draw it this way. All right, it's gonna be tough. Notice how I'm drawing it. Okay, ready?
Next one. Let's go. Tough. 30 seconds on the clock. Oh, can we go a bit closer to the camera, Nick? Yeah.
Oh man. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna draw. Oh man, I'm gonna start again. Sorry. Again.
Okay. Hang on. We'll see if we can restart the timer. Wait. Hang on.
I restart the timer. How am I gonna draw this?
No, I don't know if we can restart the timer. Maybe not.
Okay. That's his face, and he's got like a long, there you go. He's got like a long nose like this, And then he's got a massive body.
Pinocchio.
No.
Pinocchio.
No, it's an animal. It's no.
A duck?
Dumbo.
Oh.
Dumbo.
It was an elephant.
Dumbo.
Ah, that
It's
works.
Dumbo.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, okay. We got it.
Dumbo.
A little bit outside of the 30 seconds.
All right, guys, I'm going to have to draw this on my laptop real quick, like on the ground, and then I'll show you really quickly, okay, and see if you can guess.
Okay,
Okay.
awesome. We'll sit,
All right.
we'll sit
Okay.
patiently. Let's 30 seconds on
Okay,
the clock.
so start the clock.
Let's start the clock.
All right.
And guys, I'm going to give you a little bit of heads up while Nick's drawing this. When I mentioned this to him before we were live, he was pretty confident about what he was going to draw. So let's see if his
really?
talent can really
All right, guys.
can really live up to it. Oh,
All right, guys,
Here
can
we
you guess
go.
who this is?
SpongeBob.
Yes!
Hey!
Killed it. See, I told you I could draw SpongeBob well.
I could have done that easy without a computer, probably.
No, I didn't draw it with the computer. I just meant on the ground. I
Oh.
couldn't draw it like this, you know. I couldn't draw it vertically like this. It's tough.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. All right.
Well done.
Okay.
That's you both got that at the same time. Well done, Claire and
Okay.
Hayden. Okay.
All right.
Second last one. Let's get that
I
clock
should be
up.
good at this since I love food. Okay. Okay, so it's
Right.
Some
it's
sort
food,
of-
guys.
Okay.
And then
Pasta.
yes,
Spaghetti
what type of
bolognese.
pasta? Yeah, but
Say that
like, what
again.
are these, like-
Bowl.
yes, Claire got it.
Spaghetti
Well done.
bolognese.
Cool.
Spaghetti
Spaghetti
meatballs, you guys got it.
bolognese.
Yep.
Spaghetti
Yep.
bolognese.
Nice.
I'm really
All right, last
impressed,
one.
guys. Claire and Hayden, you are smashing it, and so are you,
4
Nick.
from
This is
4.
good.
Okay.
All right, last one.
Okay, so we ready? Okay, guys, hold
30
on a
seconds
second.
on the clock. Okay.
Some sort of volcano. Volcano?
No, it's
No.
it's
Eiffel
overseas.
Tower.
It's
Eiffel
not in
Tower.
the south. Yes, you got
Eiffel
it.
Tower.
That doesn't look like the Eiffel
16
Tower.
seconds
That
left.
it doesn't look like the Eiffel Tower at all, but you made me feel good.
Sort
Definitely
of did.
boosted my confidence.
Yeah, it did. As soon as
That
you draw that
Thanks.
A like triangle in the middle, I knew that was not an A. That was the Eiffel Tower. Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
I'm going to explore my options in drawing now. Since we got all 6 from 6.
Oh man, that
That's
was
funny.
so good. All points to you there for that last
Nice.
one, Hayden. That I really didn't think that was going to get answered.
Woohoo!
And Claire
Oh,
got the
Nick.
meatballs. Thank God.
Yep, and they tied
Oh,
with
that's funny.
tied with one.
SpongeBob?
Now, guys, SpongeBob.
SpongeBob too.
Before we
I thought they did a
continue,
good job with SpongeBob.
Hayden, you let us know when you need to leave us, buddy.
Yep.
But
Yep, got it.
on our Facebook Live, Nick,
Yep.
we've got a little question that's come in from Kerry saying, Nick, can you please give some love to Emily today who starts chemo for leukemia? You've got this, Emily.
Hey Emily, it's Nick here. Just want you to know that you're in my thoughts. Stay strong, and you know I'll be waiting for you when the treatment finishes, and we can have a chat, and you're going to do great. So you know, stay happy, stay positive, and we'll chat soon.
Beautiful.
We all believe
Thanks,
in you,
Nick.
Emily.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Yes.
Good one, Hayden. Beautiful. Okay, now, Claire, did you want to ask, do you have 2 more tennis balls in your bucket there?
Yes.
Okay, let's do
right.
those questions.
Describe your perfect day.
Okay, so my perfect day. So I love sleeping in. So I'd sleep in to about maybe 10 a.m. I think that's a good time. And then I love coffee. I drink coffee all day, every day. So I'd have to have a nice big cup of coffee. And then I'd have to hit some tennis balls, preferably maybe with, you know, my brother or something, have some fun. And then I love
Doesn't
playing
everyone
video
love
games as well.
coffee?
Yeah. do you
What?
My
Hayden, are
parents
you
drink
young?
it, not me. No.
Yeah,
But one of my
you guys
friends
will
do.
love it. Yeah,
My friends
coffee's
do.
amazing.
And he drinks it right now. And he's only like
And
11 or 12.
11 years old.
Or 12. I'm not sure.
All right.
He drinks coffee. He's been
Um,
drinking it. I've known it since last year.
Wow.
I didn't start drinking coffee that early, but Yeah, so then I'd have to play some video games as well. I love playing Call of Duty or just any video games. I love playing FIFA or anything like that. And then that's
What about
about it. I like to just be with my... I've never played Minecraft before,
Oh,
but I'm
come
sure
on.
I'd like it.
Minecraft's the best.
All right, well, I'll take your word for it. I might have to start playing it. But yeah, I love just being with family and friends, really. That's my perfect day. What about you guys? What do you guys like to do? Claire, what do you like to do?
Probably a chill day, nice weather.
Yeah,
Not
perfect.
too special.
Sounds good.
Taking the dogs for
Yeah.
a walk, maybe.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
I forgot. Take the dogs for a walk.
Mine would definitely be something fun, energetic, and probably playing some video games.
Oh, we're best mates already.
I don't have a console though, so I just play on
Oh,
iPad.
you're on PC. Oh, iPad, right.
Nope, not even a computer.
iPad's just as good.
Yeah, for some things.
Awesome.
Minecraft.
Claire, that was such a great question. I love that one. And what's the last one that you've got?
If someone gave you $20, what would you spend it on?
If someone gave me $20, what would I spend it on? I think I would spend it on... I think I would get my dogs some doggy treats with it because nothing makes me more happy than seeing them get so excited for food. Especially my golden retriever.
That's
Yeah,
funny.
they
Yeah.
do get pretty excited.
They get excited,
I thought
don't they? I bet you
I
that
thought you'd
lab gets
spend it on
excited.
something tennis.
Oh,
I thought
definitely.
No.
you would spend it
No.
on something tennis related.
Like tennis balls, and then I could
Yeah,
throw
something
them to
with
my
tennis
golden
related.
We've got
retriever.
enough
to go
of
fetch
those.
it. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
I think you would spend something on you at least.
Nah, I have everything I need.
Oh, so good. Awesome. Well
funny.
done, Claire. Thanks for all those questions. That's so good.
Great
Let's
questions.
maybe just quickly ask Hayden and Claire, if you guys had $20, what would you spend it on? $20 pocket money.
I'd probably maybe spend it on Lego or something.
Claire?
I don't know. I don't really know. Probably some like clothes or something.
Maybe some nice
I
hair
would not
accessories.
spend it on clothes. I
Yeah.
would not spend it on clothes myself.
So honest. So funny.
Oh,
I leave
beauty.
that to my parents. I leave that to the parents.
It's funny.
You've got it all worked out, Hayden. That's so good. Okay, Nick, obviously we've had some amazing questions from Claire and Hayden, but we also do a little call out to see if there's any kids that can't join us live at the moment or aren't in hospital right at this point in time, if there's some pre-recorded questions. And we've got from one amazing patient who's a very big fan, Rezwan. He has sent through some questions, but you've got to be ready because there's a few in there. So it's kind of like a bit of rapid fire from Rezwan.
Okay.
Are you ready?
All right. Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go, Rezwan. Let's hit it.
Let's go.
Hi Nick Kyrgios. My name is Rezwan Mohammed and I am a big fan of yours. I visit the Queensland Children's Hospital 3 times a week for medical treatment. I love playing tennis against my friends, my family, and hoping to play against you. My question today is, what is your favorite thing about tennis? Have you ever broken any bones whilst training or playing tennis? What other sports do you play other than tennis? Who was your favorite tennis player when you were young? Who is your biggest rival in tennis? Finally, would you challenge my brother and I to a friendly tennis match? Looking forward to play a game with you. Thank you.
Great questions. I
So
might have to
good.
work backwards since I remember them. First of all, I want to say, of course, I'd love to play a match with you and your brother. That'd be a lot of fun. I'm sure that you guys would run me around for 2 hours and you'd love that. My greatest rival, I'd probably say either Rafael Nadal or Novak Djokovic. There's always a bit of rivalry there when we play each other. And I love basketball. Basketball is one of my, probably my favorite sport, even more than tennis. I love watching it every day. And I played it when I was a young kid growing up. And have I ever broken a bone whilst training? Not on the tennis court, but I did fracture my left wrist when I was playing basketball when I was young. And I can assure you that my parents were not very happy with that.
Yeah.
And the first question was, I actually forgot the first question, but...
You have done an amazing job remembering all of those. The first one was, what's your favourite thing about tennis?
Oh, okay. My favourite thing about tennis is it's taken me all over the world. I've met an amazing amount of people that I thought I'd never meet. I've experienced so many different cultures, and I love, being 25 and travel around the world. It's been very special, and I've been incredibly blessed. So I'd have to say just experiencing new things, tennis has taken me to those new places.
You also forgot number 4, and that was, who was your favourite tennis player when you were younger?
Growing up. My favourite player when I was growing up was probably Roger Federer. I was just in awe the first time I saw him. And I think he's a great role model for tennis players, or just in general. He's a great role model. He's always great with the kids, and so I'd say Roger Federer.
Okay.
Awesome.
Interesting.
Thank you, Hayden. Kept me on.
Hayden, I'm kind of feeling like maybe I don't need to host these virtual visits anymore, and I can just throw it over to you, Hayden. Oh, so good. Well, guys, this has been absolutely epic. Nick, you have been such a champion coming on, and I think it's safe to say we agree that you are funny because you've had us in stitches for a lot of this morning. So before we go and before we see if Hayden and Claire had any final things that they'd like to say, we are going live through the hospital at the moment, so just wanted to see if you had any message that you'd like to share with the kids watching and our amazing healthcare workers.
Yeah, I just want to say that all you guys are amazing. You're incredibly strong, and I'm always thinking of you. So stay strong, stay happy, and hopefully, I can keep doing these calls. I'd love to come back. I'd love to talk to more kids and even some of the workers if you want to jump on, So, just let me know, and you guys are amazing.
Absolutely. We'll hold you to that, Nick. You'll have a busy schedule. You'll be doing virtual visits. You're going to be challenging Rezwan and his mates to a tennis match.
Definitely.
I strongly agree with that. I agree with that.
Oh, awesome. Well, Claire, before we say goodbye, is there anything final, anything else that you wanted to ask or anything that you'd like to say?
Nah. Not really.
You're done. You've gone through all your questions.
Yep.
Beautiful. What about you, Hayden? Any last questions?
Yes. It's probably
yes.
2. I have 2. Nick, don't forget that autograph.
Yep, that's a demand. No worries.
My friend will 100% be so jealous of this and so want an autograph from you. And I'd like one too,
okay,
so that's
no
what I'm
worries.
saying too. And also, do you like Star Wars?
Oof. I mean, I don't not like Star Wars. I don't really. I've watched all the Star Wars, and
Okay.
I like it. I'm not a massive fan. I'm more into Marvel and superheroes and stuff like that.
Makes sense, yeah.
Yeah. Don't be too disappointed. I hope we can still be friends.
I'm not.
All right. Good.
And I do have a little plush R2D2. Right
Oh
here with
yeah.
me.
Is that the one that moves around?
Yeah, there's 2. There's 3 actually. No, 4 if you include the last movie. So there's R2D2,
Okay, there you go.
he and C3PO. They've been in every movie. And then
Yep.
there's BB-8 who's been in since number 7. And then there's the new droid who's BB-8's friend who's only just appeared in the latest one. But I'm not sure what his name is.
Wow.
And
How
there
smart
would-
are you?
And then there'd also be, if you're including him, there'd be a BB-9E. That's
Oh, wow.
BB-8's model, just an improved version on the Sith side. So yeah.
Wow.
There'd be
Claire, what
other
have you-
droids though, but I don't know everyone of their names.
Claire, what have you got to bring to the table in terms of Star Wars trivia? I've got nothing.
Sorry to disappoint. I don't think I've seen one movie.
Oh, that's okay,
all right.
but seriously, you need to watch them. They're good.
We'll pop it on our to-do list, Hayden. Thanks, bud.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, Claire and Hayden, huge round of applause to you both. This has been amazing. How awesome has it been to be able to have 2 kids connecting from 2 different hospitals for today's virtual visit?
It is amazing. It's good to meet Claire and Nick. So yeah. And even you, Pip.
Oh, thanks, Hayden. This has been
funny.
absolutely magic. Hayden, well done. Thank you, Claire. Thank you, well done. Sending you guys lots of love.
Thank
And
you.
Nick, hugest thanks. We're absolutely going to hassle and follow up. We'll make sure we'll get this autographed thing,
Yeah.
whatever it is,
Yep, definitely,
ready for
definitely.
Hayden sorted. Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I
It's been
don't
a lot of
mind
fun.
if you could try and do it with a picture, like a picture, you know, then the sign, the signature on the picture, that'd be good.
All right, boss. No worries at all.
Oh,
My
magic.
friends will
All
be
right.
so jealous.
I reckon they will.
This
You'll
is
have to
gonna be
share this
great.
little clip with them.
Yeah, I will. I will.
Awesome. Well,
I'll
thank
have
you
to tell
again,
them to
Nick.
go onto Facebook.
You will. You will. You have to tell
Yeah.
them to like JUICED TV.
Yeah, I will. On that, 100.
Oh, magic. Awesome. Okay. Well, bye, guys. Thank you so much, Nick. Thank you so much once again. All the best with your training. Claire,
Thank you.
good luck with making your cupcakes.
Yes,
Hayden?
I need it.
Good luck with your appointment and your maths.
Thank you.
Thank you.
See you guys. It was awesome.
See you guys next
awesome
time.
to meet
Nick,
you.
win some more matches for Australia.
I will.
Do it for
See you,
Aussie.
mate.
See ya.
Claire.
See you
Take it easy.
guys. See you
See ya,
next time.
guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.